Hello, and welcome to Limelight RP. So it's actually going to be the first time I've actually made an episode on this, and I've streamed it a little bit in the past, but this is a FiveM server, which is kind of the first time that we've actually been on in a FiveM server for a video. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this new series, but the server I found a little while ago recently has gotten a lot more popularity though. I figured because it's kind of a breath of fresh air with a lot of new features and a lot of new things, I would start making some videos on this. Of course, let me know if you do want to see videos on this or not. I have been enjoying myself on it quite a bit recently. I took a little bit of a break, but I started playing it again, and it has been a lot of fun. Um, but so basically, there's a lot of stuff to do in here, which is why I figured that it'd be really cool to do some videos on here. There's a lot of different things. It has very similar scripts to the NoPixel server. If anyone has watched that, a lot of the bigger streamers play on the NoPixel server. There's a lot of cool features on the server, so we're going to go over a little bit of them today. First of all, go over kind of all of the jobs. So we're going to go over all the jobs first. Of course, before we go into that though, I did buy a starter car a little while ago on stream, and this is what we've been using for a while. It's a Gauntlet. It's a decent starter car. The cars on FiveM handle a little bit differently, so this car is actually pretty damn good compared to some of the other cars come like Rage MP and stuff. And most of the cars do have different handling, and it feels a lot better than Rage MP, and because it's on FiveM, everything is completely synced up for the most part, which also makes it very, very nice. So again, going into it, we're going to go over kind of all of the jobs on the server real quick, and there are quite a lot of them. So of course there's Motorworks and stuff, and DOC, but you do need to get, those are all not scripted jobs, but those are all whitelist jobs where you have to apply for and actually pass the test and all of that. Then we have this chicken job where you go and catch chickens, you bring them up here, you process the chickens, and then I believe you bring them back here and sell them. There's a fishing job where you can then go sell this fish to the fisherman at the fish buyer store. This flywheels is another scripted job, or another whitelist job that you have to apply for a mechanic's job. There's a forklift job here. There's another forklift job. There's a fruit seller, which I believe you can harvest fruits and grow fruits, and then of course get them and sell them to him. There is a bunch of garages, of course, to keep your cars in. This is another thing for the juice conversion and the juice plug. There's a lemons field, there's a limes field, which again, all this stuff leads into the juice conversion and then going to the juice cellar. There's a mine where you can mine ores and process the ores, refine them, and then sell them for someone else. There's then, of course, the miner buyer. There's the orchard job, which again, I'm going to guess that relates to the whole juice thing again. There's a pizza job, I'm pretty sure, unless this is just a store. I'm not 100% sure on that. Obviously, the police station, and of course, that's all these whitelist jobs. There are a couple of motorcycle clubs, which we'll go into a little bit later. There's a second-hand vehicle store. The slaughterhouse is for the chickens that I was talking about earlier. There's, of course, the stone washing and stone smelting, which is for the mining job, which, again, you go mine and you bring the stuff over there. And I'm pretty sure that's it for all of these scripted jobs. I think there are a couple other jobs, such as oxy delivery, that are not on the map, obviously, because they're illegal jobs. But that's pretty much it for all of these scripted jobs. So right now, in this episode, what I'm planning on doing is we're probably going to be buying a motel room and setting up there, since we probably don't have enough money for an actual house. Actually, if we go into our phone here, if I can remember how to open the phone, I believe it's F1. Yep. If we go onto the phone here, if we go to info, yes, we have $27,000 in the bank. So it's a decent amount of money. We could definitely use a little bit more. But for now, we can probably rent a motel. I believe they're like only a couple $100 a week. So we're probably going to go over to a hotel, rent that out. But before we do, I want to show you guys a couple of the features on the server. Of course, before we go into anything else, if you guys have watched NoPixel, you would know that there's a bunch of other jobs that are not scripted as they're criminal. There is store robberies, there's bank heists. And for the bank heists, I believe you need to do a lot of prerequisites before to get a lot of certain rare items to be able to do these bank heists, so it's really cool. There are, again, the oxy runs that I was talking about earlier. There's store robberies, house robberies, and the house robberies, I believe, give you random items which can be used for other stuff. There's dirty money laundering, which I believe only a couple people in the city can do. There's a bunch of stuff that is not, of course, on the map. But I think it's really cool, and I believe we can make some really, really cool content here. I believe also Steven Ruby and Bob Berger, or Andy Colt, whatever you want to call him, is also on the server. I know Andy hasn't been on for a while, but we might be doing some videos with them in the future because it is a lot of fun. So there's a bunch of stuff to do, as I was saying. So first off, we're going to go check out the, I believe it is flywheels, because every month or so, Flywheels changes out to have different IRL cars that you're able to purchase. So it's usually really cool to check out. Oh, no, not that Flywheels. There should be one in town, I believe, unless they changed it. I believe it's this one. Red Devil's Customs might be it. Yeah, I think they just changed the name. That might be. Oh no, it's right here. Never mind. So Skywheels Customs has these custom vehicles that are really cool, and they get imported and changed, I believe, every other month or every month or so. I believe it's a random, actually, for when the actual vehicles change. But we're going to go check it out. Our car is also a little destroyed, so we might need to pick up a repair kit at the U-Tool. But we're going to go over there. And if we go into this garage, I believe, we should be able to head in there. We're obviously not going to be upgrading our car right now. I don't think we're going to upgrade this. Oh, there's a bunch of people over here. But we are going to go inside and check out what's for sale. But the server is pretty damn populated. There's a lot of freaking good RPers from what I've seen.
You know, just having a fucking joke. Also,
A bunch of people, Orange Gang and Blue Gang. I don't know any of the gangs on the server yet. But if we go into here, and we go into this little part in here. Also, all of the interiors on FiveM are really, really nice, and especially on the server are really super nice. I'm not sure if they bought the assets or how they got them, but like all of it is super good. I know a decent amount is from GTA Online. So let's see what we have for sale. Maybe they don't change them, because I remember last time I played it, there was that RX-7 and everything. So if we go over to this, I believe we can see there's 0 left in stock. There's in this one. So these are all custom vehicles as well. 0 left in stock. I'm guessing the RX-7's out of stock as well. Yeah, RX-7's out of stock. Everything's out of stock, unfortunately. But I believe these things do change at some point. I'm not exactly sure when. But I do believe that the IRL cars that are for sale apparently do change from Skywheels every now and then. Let's see what's up here. Yeah, this is all the stuff that was here when I was first checking it out. I'm not exactly sure how often they change then. There's an Infinity. Probably not going to buy that. That's super expensive. G-Wagon. The AMG as well. And the Porsche over here, which I believe, yeah, all of them are out of stock except for that Infinity. But it's pretty cool that there are IRL vehicles, and they do handle a lot differently. They do handle really cool. Then there is also, of course, the regular shop where you can just buy regular vehicles that are not modded into the game. And then I believe there is other ways to get custom vehicles for donating and stuff, but I'm not really sure how that works. We're not going to be doing that either way. But there's some pretty cool IRL vehicles in here, and of course you can come here and get your cars custom tuned. So basically, how it works is all cars are kind of on a similar level if you upgrade them right. So you can have a supercar, and it can be, of course, like super fast, and you can also have, let's say, like an R32, or just a regular, like, sports car, and have it pretty damn fast if you do tune it right. So it's pretty much, mostly what you're doing is the visuals, and then, of course, 4-door and 2-door. But we're going to go ahead out of here, and actually go to a motel, and I think we're going to actually purchase a motel room, because I currently have nowhere to live. So let's go head over to one of the motels. I know a lot of them are actually occupied completely. So we're going to have to find one that isn't. Let's go down to this one over by Chamberlain Hills in Rancho. Actually, let's go down this one near the actual bridge, because it might be a nice place to live. Let's go check it out. Because I believe, yeah, our car is really fucked up. We need to go buy some repair kits. Actually, before we go get our house, we can stop at U-Tool, I believe, and pick up some repair kits for our car and get it fixed up. But I believe the only U-Tool is up here. Yeah, I guess it's no longer on the map. So I know there is a U-Tool up here as well to go with this IKEA. So we might as well just head up there, get our car fixed, and then work on getting a place to stay. So we're going to go head over there. I'll be able to cut back to when we're over there. Again, hope you guys will enjoy this FiveM series. Now again, this is going to be just kind of the intro video, so there's not going to be a lot of action in here. But as we go throughout the city, we're going to be probably meeting a lot of new people, seeing all the gangs in the city. Probably going to be hanging out with some friends, hopefully, if we get some people to join this. Again, if you do want to check this out, the Discord server link will be in the description. But of course, if you guys do want to check it out, yeah, again, the link will be in the description. But again, it has been a lot of fun when I did play it on stream a while ago. Again, there have been a lot of updates since I last played it, so I know a lot has changed. I know they've added DOJ and they've added lawyers and everything, which I'm pretty sure, again, Stephen Ruby is a part of, which is pretty cool to see him back over on another server. We're going to go head up to IKEA, or IDEA, or whatever you want to call it, whatever the thing is actually called, in the U-Tool, and also get a repair kit for our car, fix it up, and then probably head back into town or find a motel to start living at. So I will cut back once we are at the U-Tool going to pick up a repair kit. Also, again, since we're almost there, I think we're actually going to have to stop at that store to get some cash. But as you can see, if you just saw right there, we were hitting, I think, 145. And this car is stock. So again, as I said, on FiveM or on this server, the cars are a lot different. They go a lot faster. They handle a lot better and a lot differently. And they do feel a lot better. They feel a lot more like single-player cars than Rage MP. So we're going to go over to the shop. I believe there's an ATM over here. Yeah, and any ATM in the whole entire map, I believe you're able to just go up to and do /ATM. And then we should be able to, let's withdraw, let's say 1,500. That should be enough for quite a bit. So let's close that, get our card back. And the U-tool should be just down the street. It should be right there. So let's go inside real quick. Should we fill up our vehicle? What are we at? Right now, we're fine with fuel. Alright, so let's head over to the U-tool. Jesus, our car is really struggling to get along. Yeah, we need to get over there. Oh, our car just stalled. Well, our car just stalled, which again, when your vehicle is very, very low, it can stall. I believe we can start it up again. Maybe not. Let me see, is there anything in my glove box? No. Alright, do we actually have a repair kit on us? I did not think so. Alright, we're going to go over to the U-tool, I guess. And yeah, so once your car is actually total, you're actually able to push it, which is pretty cool. So if we want to push it down there, we can. Oh, oops. But it is pretty cool. There's a lot of cool features on the server again. I forget how to lock my car, so hopefully no one yoinks it. Even though it's stalled, probably won't happen. So we're going to run over to the U-tool, get some freaking repair kits, fix our car, and then finally get a motel. Alright, so we're just about there. So we should be able to, I believe that is for IKEA. So again, I'll show you this, guys, while we're here. You can buy a bunch of different furniture and stuff for your house if you do want to decorate it, which is really cool. There's a bunch of stuff here, which is really awesome. I believe the furniture system is also pretty fluid as well, which is really nice. So if we actually do end up buying a house one day, we'll actually be able to decorate it exactly how we want. And I'm pretty sure most of the houses have blank interiors for the most part, or just like roomed interiors. So it's really cool to just customize your whole house from scratch, which I really like and really enjoy. So let's buy 2 advanced repair kits. So it's gonna be about $1,000. We also might as well buy a bulletproof vest while we are here. Is there anything else we need to buy? Yeah, you can also buy fishing rod and fishing bait from here as well. We can get med kits. Actually, let's buy a med kit. How much money do we have? 916. Let's buy 2 med kits actually, and a bulletproof vest so we can have some armor. Let's buy a backpack as well. Why not? I believe we can. Can we use the backpack, or how does that work? Applying backpack. I'm still actually learning a lot of these features by myself. Oh, so now we have a backpack. So now do we have a lot more inventory space? I believe we can now carry 250. I don't know what it was before. But, or there's a way to access the backpack. Again, I'm still learning the server myself a little bit. So let's head on back to our car, get that fixed up, and then find a place to stay. Alright, so we're back at our car. So another thing I wanted to say is go over to UI real quick, and how it all works. So there's like a little F5 thing that pops up, and it's super responsive, super fast, which is really nice to have. So if we have general, we have a bunch of options here, and then of course more options here. Everything's pretty damn fluid. There's no like slash typing commands really besides like /ATM, /cash, and stuff like that. There's a bunch of emotes here, walking styles that we can go through and everything, all for free of course. So let's fix up our car real quick. I believe to fix it up, we just hit F2, advanced repair kit, use, and then we're going to be fixing the engine. It shouldn't take too long. The animations for this stuff are actually really cool. I really like how it's done. But while we're repairing our engine and everything, I'll talk a little bit more about the server in general. So I've been playing on it for, again, a little bit. I took quite a big break, and in that break the server has gotten a lot more popular. There's been a lot more gangs that have shown up, a lot more PD and everything like that. So server has really been booming recently. Okay, there we go. We finally fixed our car. But in the future episodes of this, of course, we'll be meeting with gangs, meeting with mechanics, stuff like that, because I believe to actually be able to rob houses and stuff, which again we can get a bunch of different random items from, which is really cool. It's like little loot boxes. It's a lot of fun. We have to get lockpicks, and I believe the people who have control over kind of the whole lockpick market are basically some mechanics and some gangs that are partnered with them. So in the next episode, we're probably going to be talking to some gangs and seeing what we can do for pick lock prices, because again, you get some really valuable items from robbing houses. Let's see, what other motels are around here? It'd be cool to live on Route 68. That might be a nice spot to live. Let's go check if there's any vacancy down there, because I know that is a pretty nice spot. Let these cars go by. And of course, since it is FiveM, there are NPCs, which is pretty nice. It makes driving and stuff in races a lot more stressful. There's a lot more stuff you can hit and a lot more skillful. Also, we should probably keep our seatbelt on. So we're gonna head over to the motel and most likely purchase our motel room. I did have one a long time ago, but of course that's expired since I've been off the server for quite a while. God damn, this thing goes. I forget how fast this thing is when it's actually fixed up. The cars on FiveM again on this server are a lot faster, especially the muscle cars from what I've seen. Holy shit, that was an RX-7 that almost just killed us. Hopefully he didn't friggin' die because of us. But again, let's go check in here and see if there are any rooms available. Let's park up a little bit. I also got this nice little kind of purple color. I need to remember how to lock my car. That's probably going to be useful. Is it K? Nope. Alright, well, we'll figure out how to lock a car in the future. Probably a good feature to remember. Renew your motel contract. You can only motel... Okay, so I guess since we already have a room at the Crown Jewels Motel, which I believe is all the way in town, we can only probably go there until we check out of there. Unless there's another way to actually just purchase a room. No, I don't believe so. So I believe since we did purchase a room at a different place a while ago, we're going to actually have to go back there to either renew or cancel our contract. We do still have a room saved on there. We might as well live back there. Just because it is, again, in the city, which is pretty nice. A lot of stuff to go to. We also want to see... I also might want to check some of the house prices, because I know some of them are pretty damn expensive, but there might be some cheap ones. But either way, I guess now we're going to go back into the city and actually get to our motel that we used to have. So I guess our contract actually did stay, or at least is saved there. So we're able to go renew our contract at the old motel that I did buy, or I did rent a while ago. So we're going to go back into town, renew our contract with our motel, and get settled in, maybe drop some stuff off at the house. And I will meet you guys once we are there. Alright, so let's see if we can renew our contract. Should be able to now. Boom. Okay, so it's 4,500. So we're in motel room 2. So I believe if we go to what, 1, 2, or there should be a little marker where our room is, or maybe it's right here. Yep. Okay, so here is our house. I don't know how I missed that. So we can lock it or unlock it. I don't think we actually have to unlock it. Yeah, if we own the house, we don't have to unlock it. That's just to allow other people in. So let's go into our house here. Again, mostly blank interiors and such. Pretty crappy house because again, it is a motel. That door sound interesting. And I believe, yeah, we have a cupboard here where we can store stuff. While we're here, we don't actually have much to store. Let's put one of our oxygen here, so worst case we at least have some left over. We don't need these chickens, so we'll put them in here for safekeeping. Slaughtered chicken, don't need that either. The rest we'll probably keep. But again, now we have a little storage place here. Also, you can save outfits on the server, so if you do /outfits, we can save an outfit as one. So if I do /outfit1, I believe it's just this one, yeah, but we can also create a new outfit and then add it to our thing, and if we want a quick switch, we can, which is really, really useful. But that's pretty much it for our motel. We finally, have a place to stay at least, which is nice. Let's leave our motel and go back on the streets. Now, this is going to probably be it for the first episode of this. I just kind of wanted to introduce you guys to the server and let you guys know that I've been playing on it for a bit. I might start making some more content over here. Again, there's a shit ton to do. I'm pretty sure we're going to be going crim on this server, just because of all the crim activities there is. There's a bunch of different weapons you can get, of course, from gangs. I'm not really sure how they even get the weapons. Again, another thing I really like about this is that I don't know a lot of the stuff, so it's going to be a kind of a learning process for me, which I think is kind of a fun thing to do. So there's a bunch of stuff that we can do, of course. The store robberies, I said earlier, house robberies, the bank heists and everything like that, which would be really cool to do once we get to that point. But for now, I think what we're going to have to do in the next episode is most likely talk to some gangs about getting some lockpicks, so we can start making some money from that, because we do make some decent money. There also is a chop shop and stuff like that I forgot to mention earlier, that you can get parts at, and I believe you can craft those parts with a crafting system into other tools, and maybe even pick locks, or give them to mechanics to make into pick locks. So there is, again, a lot of stuff for us to do in the future of this. There's a lot of opportunities, a lot of really cool scripted stuff, and a lot of really cool unscripted stuff. But again, in the next episode, I believe we're going to probably be talking to some gangs, see if we can get set up some relations, hopefully some people we can, consistently buy pick locks from to be able to do these house robberies where you can get kind of random items. But I think it's going to be about it. If you guys did enjoy and you do want to see more of this FiveM server, again, Limelight RP, the link if you do want to check it out is in the description. Let me know. But I do think that's going to be about it. Again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like. Let's not crash. And if you want to, subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.